Do you have a bestie or an accountability partner, a work husband or a work wife? Make sure they're not taking advantage of your time, energy, money, and emotional space. While most of you are pretty good at gatekeeping your money, you're careless about how you spend your time and energy, even sharing ideas freely, which can become building someone else's privilege and power. The challenge here is that you're dealing with people who've been playing power games for some time, especially if you're in an environment where people have money and power. Regardless of how they come across, even though they might seem nice and smiling towards you, say polite and friendly words to you, even make gestures that they're giving something back to you, or even leaving the impression that they're speaking highly of you to other people, look tangibly at what they're actually giving you. Most businesses think that they're making a profit, but once they do the accounting, it turns out that it's not true at all. Revenue versus expenses. Expenses is where it's really at. Similarly, when you run the accounting on somebody, the relationship that you have with that person, the giving and taking, when what they're giving you is minimal compared to what you're giving them, which is growing them exponentially, then you're certainly bankrupting yourself. People will never tell you what your value is. They don't really want you to know because once you do, you may actually demand fair reciprocity. You may actually start gatekeeping and expecting more. Here's the disheartening and the sad thing about human nature. Once they succeed leveraging you, they will certainly leave you behind. The next step for them is to erase you completely so they can take full credit of all the energy, time, and idea that you poured into them. Don't let this heartbreak happen to you. It's not just a heartbreak, it's a tremendous loss. Worse than financially, these experiences diminish your sense of worth, and you may mistakenly believe that you're not worthy and valuable, or you may stop trusting yourself altogether. In order to understand what you're really financially worth, you have to know what's valuable in capitalism. When you do, and you realize how much you have to give, and how much you can monetize what you already have, that's when you really know your worth. And when you know your worth, that's when your consciousness cracks open. Last chance to do this work with me through Unleash Social Elegance Accelerator. The last cohort we're running is in June 2025. Book a call now to join.